And just like that, we're live. Mike, Amanda, thank you for joining me here today on this
Yeah, you're welcome.
Friday evening. Chilly, not cold, just a little chilly. Chilly today. How you guys doing? Welcome on.
Good. It's getting warmer by the day.
Yes,
It's
thank
getting warmer
goodness.
by the day, and the Sasquatch behind you, the raccoon. And we talked last time, and I wanted to know about it, but I was like, save it, save it, save it. I want to hear about it on the podcast. What is the deal with Sasquatch? And you got the little guy below it between. It looks like the Macho Man, Randy Savage, or Tyler Big Cat Adams, and the Ultimate Warrior over there. What is the deal with that, man?
I'm a big Squatch fan. That picture actually is my boy's. He got it for a Christmas gift from one of his best friends, and he put it there for. Mama didn't want it there,
Yeah,
but
because it would drive me crazy.
he knew I would love it there.
And it stayed there.
And it stayed there. How long has it been there?
It's been there since
Christmas.
Christmas. Yep.
Oh, okay, still new. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you had that shit for longer than that.
No, I have one for
So,
the bathroom that my mother gave me. She won't let me put it in there yet.
so why does it seem like you have this Sasquatch kind of like thing, but it's new? Like,
Well, you've been here. If you look around, you'll see them everywhere.
oh my god, now I have to look around. I didn't know that. I did.
Yeah, I had more stuff. I lost. We had a camp up in Jefferson, New Hampshire, and I had to sell the camper and all that. I had a bunch of squat stuff in there that I lost. It went.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so this is long time then.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Even the name of the campsite was Squatch Point. That's what we
What the
called it.
hell, Amanda?
Yeah. I
You've
love
accept
Bigfoot.
you've accepted that. You've accepted. Are you a
It's
squasher?
yeah.
How would you call you? You accepted it. Are you a squash fan yourself too?
I mean, they could exist. Why not?
They do exist. Don't tell me they could. They do. I
Hmm.
wouldn't want to live in a world that Bigfoot does not exist in.
Where are you guys from again?
I'm from Mass.
Okay, from Mass. And Amanda, you're a
I'm
man.
from Dover, New Hampshire.
Oh shit. Okay. Where the hell did you guys meet? Like, I mean, it's close to each
We,
other.
yeah. Well,
Do you want me to tell?
you can tell already.
Yeah.
Please, he's like, I
So,
don't remember. I don't.
No, I do. I remember more than she does.
uh-huh.
Ooh. Let's hear it.
So I worked at like a pharmacy slash convenience store, and I worked with his sister-in-law. So this was like before I met him, and it was before she married his brother too. So like I stopped working there, and like on a whim I was like, oh, I'm gonna go in there and see if she's there. And she was working and she was like, hey, tomorrow I'm gonna be going down to my mother-in-law's house to drop off my son, and then we're gonna go try on my wedding dress. Do you want to come? So I was like, yeah, cool. So we went down there, and he was at his mom's house, and it was one of those things where he was thinking to himself like, hey, I should get her number, and I was thinking to myself like,
Oh.
hey, maybe. Yeah.
Oh snap.
It was like a fortuitous thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh wow. Where at though? What state? Where did you
Oh,
mention
that
that?
was in Salem, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was
okay,
living. I was living with my mom. It was after my divorce. Yeah.
okay, okay,
30-year
okay.
old man living with his mommy.
Well, were you a squash fan at then?
I was me. Oh yeah, I've always been.
Really?
Trying to get the origin
I
story of the
am yes,
squash.
I'm big paranormal. I've actually was on a team doing paranormal research.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I grew up in a haunted house, so everything. Yeah, yeah.
Amanda, did you know him
Hmm.
during that freak phase?
Well, yeah, when we lived
Yeah.
in York, he joined the paranormal
See,
group.
yep, in New
Yeah, and
Hampshire.
they went like ghost
Wow.
hunting and stuff. So,
Yeah,
like
Jake even came.
some days he would be like listening to like
EVPs.
EVPs like
Yep.
all day, like
Over
trying
and
to
Wow.
find
over.
something.
Trying to find it. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Holy smoke. I did not know that at all. I didn't even know. I saw the squash and everything. I didn't think that's Okay, okay. So you have a personality and some things you like,
You
and
see the
Yeah,
alien when you
everybody
walk in the
has a
door.
thing.
You
yeah.
got the
So
alien.
you got
Yeah.
you do got the big old alien from there. So when did you guys come up this way? So it's 2026. How long ago did you guys come up into Maine
2021.
together?
2021. We moved up north here.
Was it?
Wow,
Yeah, it was
2021.
2020. Yeah.
4
September
years, 5
2021.
years.
Reason why I remember it is because we moved here 2 months later. I lost my best friend. He
Mm,
died, and then 6 months later, I lost my dad. After that, and then 3 months later, she lost her dad. It was like it was a rough move.
wow.
One of those rough moves, but it was good. It was good for us and the kids because we own a house. We don't, we came from a small little trailer to what I call a castle now. Goddamn, freaking
Mm,
things way too big for us,
mm.
but it was a great move for us. Better environment. I hate the city.
What do you mean? What do you mean by a better environment, though? Because see, I'm from Connecticut, so when I say better environment, I say I look at it as more for I want to say my children, right? When they're because they're younger, not my adult children or teenagers, because that shit is rough up here for teenagers and everywhere. Teenagers
I
are gonna be
two of them,
tough. But my younger kids, like I live right center Caribou, just about, and I have parks around me. I have all these stores. We could go for a nice walk through the neighborhood with no concerns, no issues. Um, drugs, of course, is a thing everywhere. Um,
yeah,
and this place is not like there's people out on the corner doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's not people strung out down the street, or you know what I mean, like they
See
whatever.
people walking around sometimes, and
there's some tweakers in Presque
I
Isle. I
mean,
tell you that right now.
yeah.
you're
Well,
like,
I'm not a Prescal.
yeah.
I'm a caribou, baby. I'm a caribou, but definitely a lot better and quieter. So when you say it's as far as that, what was the difference between uh Amanda, between here and Dover? Not much of a difference. You say small town. Is it kind of similar?
Dover is kind of a small town. Like it started to get built up like right before we left,
Yeah, it's
basically.
nasty
So
now.
you had to like
It's
pay for
stupid.
parking everywhere you went, which was
Mm,
annoying. But I mean, when we lived in York, it was actually like kind of a nice little area because it was a trailer park and there was like a field that the kids could play in, and all the other kids that lived in the trailer park like came over to our house all the time, so the kids were all playing.
mm-hmm.
But it just ended up being like
You
good
have to live
timing.
by their rules, not
Yeah.
our rules.
Mm.
That's what sucks about
Yeah.
living down in a trailer park.
But like it was like perfect timing because that's when the market was like in our favor, so we were able to basically like trade the trailer for the house.
Yep.
Mm. Okay, and that's where you are now, right? That's where you've been at. All
Yeah.
right.
I go up my driveway and I can look at the mountain across the street. I love it. I don't have to look fucking my neighbor right next to me.
Mm.
Sneeze
Yeah.
and they say God bless you. You know what I mean?
Mike, I just want
That
to say that beard is on point, my man. That shit is crisp. That is nice and shaped. Jeez, man.
it's itself. It does it itself.
I'm having a
I
hard
well,
time doing it, man.
yeah, but
I'm having a hard time doing it. I got the I can't get this is the most I think I've had my whole life. And once so if I want to grow my hair long when I was younger, obviously I'm having some issues, right? Um
okay.
they said you have to get past they call it the ugly.
Oh no,
You got to give your man a warning before you do that. Whew. Oh man. Jeez. All right. I like to say the joke where your head looks upside down, right? Because your
pretty
beard
much.
your beard repeated.
Not this
Your
way.
hair disappears from the top of your head. It goes out your nose and your ears and your little over. It
So
reroutes itself.
that is too funny. So Amanda had a lot of running around today over here in Caribou. We
Yeah.
got nervous today because she was having the sponsorship meeting today, and she was where she was supposed to be at the time she was told to be there, and there's nobody around. And she,
Yeah, yeah. The door was locked, the lights were off, and I'm like standing there like with my papers and my hands are freezing. I was like, can I go in the truck and warm up a little bit, or are they going to
Mhm.
show up while I'm in the truck?
Right. Right. So she let me know what was going on, and I reached out to some people, and she met up with them, and I was pretty excited about that. That sounded like it went really well and all that. So that goes right into the whole wrestling thing. Is here we are knocking on doors and trying to work with companies to try to,
Yep.
and we say sponsorship, but I think we're thinking more of like partnership. Like we want to build this community partnership with them. Like if you have nothing, if you have no financials, monetary, that you can give us, that's okay. That's like we
Right.
don't. We're just happy to talk to you, right? For me, that's the way I look at it. I'm just happy that you allowed us this time to talk to you guys. Um, have you guys done something like this before? Have you guys ran um, a wrestling promotion before? I mean, as the owners of Crown of Maine Wrestling, and I
Nope,
want
this is all
and I heard a
brand
little
new.
bit, and I heard a little bit earlier, Mike, when you said I knew you guys were around because of a flyer.
Yes, that one
So
flyer.
so from that to CMW
It's,
owners, please take me on that journey. Like how did we
oh,
end up
boy.
here? How did we end up here?
Right.
All right. So I showed up to work one day. I was working at Caldwell's. I was a mechanic. Um, and there was a flyer right in front of the office. And I went, oh my God, there's wrestling up here. And Teresa, who was the office lady at the time, she's like, yeah, Thomas's parents own that. And Thomas is Sandy and Ray's kid. And I worked with him. And then I started talking to him, and I was like, no way. And I ended up showing up. My first show, our first show actually,
Hmm.
was up in Van Buren.
It was so much fun.
Mm.
And yep,
Oh,
if you
and
go back and watch the show, you can see us. We're in the front row. I have my American freaking flag pants on, everything.
Were you
The
fans?
kids are fans. I'm a
Were,
big fan of
were
wrestling.
you were you
Always.
were you fans of Crown of Maine Wrestling at that time?
No, we
well,
were
it
just
was
learning
you.
about you.
Yeah.
Yep, we
Okay,
were just learning.
right.
Yep,
What I mean by fans is, did you
I
enjoy
was a
the
fan of
show?
wrestling. Oh
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, we had a
that's what I
great.
mean.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
that was the one with Atois. He went
Yep.
into the concession stands or whatever, and the lady brought him out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
Good.
yeah.
Okay.
And then actually one of the fans came over to Mike and like gave him a hug and
He thought I
asked
was a
him if he
wrestler.
was a wrestler.
Yeah, and I said no,
Oh, okay.
Because he like looked the
because
part, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
I had my hot rod shirt on, I had my cowboy hat on, I had my American pants, my boots,
You had a look.
I'm a flashy, showy guy.
You had a look for
I'm a,
sure.
Yeah.
I had the look.
That
And
was
at
a
that
good show. Yeah.
show, Jackie asked Aries and
Sign her shoes.
JP O'Reilly to sign her shoes. And they were like, huh, no one's ever asked me to sign their shoe before. And then, like, probably 5 other kids went up and did the same thing after.
Yep.
Wow.
I saw Aries come out. I looked at my wife. I said, I'd love to manage him. I would love to manage him.
Hold
And
on. Master of
this.
Monsters.
Yes.
Go ahead. I
No,
see
I
you.
did. I looked right at it. I said, "Oh my God, he would be perfect for me to be a manager to,
Mm.
if it ever happened." And what's funny is after that, it was Saturday night. 2 days later, I'm at work, and Thomas was there, Ray and Sandy's kid there, and Ray came in to bring his lunch because he forgot his lunch, or he was just bringing his lunch, and I spent my whole lunch talking to Ray.
Mm.
And I told Ray, I said, I've loved to try out, check it out. I'm gonna be 50 years old. This is funny as hell. And he said, when uh
When the
they
season was
when this
okay for them to set up
they
the
set up the
ring.
ring
Yeah.
to, he'd let me know. So then we ended up seeing you guys in Caribou. That's when I first saw you come out and DL Santos come out.
Oh yeah, it's me.
With the chair. You jumped Caleb.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I met Vaughn that day. Ray brought me over to meet Vaughn, and then I kept bugging Ray. Is the ring set up? Is the ring set up? Is the ring set up? Because he wanted me to come take a bump, and finally, that first day, all of you were there. You, King, Archer,
Wow, yeah,
everybody
yeah.
was there, and I took my first bump, and I said, I think I can handle this. This would be fun, and it went from there, and now we're here.
Amanda, did you just end up going along for the ride, or
Pretty much.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty funny. You guys talk about me and how you can see the passion and me when I talk about wrestling, when I talk about that, it's the same in this guy right here.
I
Like
know.
like he has it. Like you have that. When you talk about wrestling, man, you spark right up, man.
I
So
do.
where does that come from? Like child. I mean, obviously everyone's story
Yeah,
starts the same. Oh, I used to watch wrestling. Well, we all used to watch wrestling if we're in wrestling, right? But like what's like a huge moment, like a childhood memory of wrestling, man? Because you are lighting up right now.
yeah. It's my when my parents got a divorce, 84. Okay, I'm going to show my age.
And
84.
that's when I was born, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
she had to add that in there.
there's a 12-year difference.
No, right? I'll go.
But my parents got a divorce, and my mom moved us to an apartment building, me and my brother. And my cousin actually lived next door, and he introduced me to freaking wrestling. So here we are, 1985, WrestleMania, the original. You know what I mean? That's what freaking got me. I mean, me and him would dress up Mega Powers. Do you remember the Mega Powers? I mean, come on.
Mm,
I went
mm.
to Boston Garden dressed as the Ultimate Warrior. I had a wig. I had paint on. There
Wow.
I am. I got tassels. Sat in the second row watching Macho Man versus the Ultimate Warrior, the Intercontinental Championship. It was awesome. Yes, it's been a part of my life forever, forever.
Wow.
Yeah,
And for a long time, you did the role playing online
yeah. I did
thing.
the
Oh
role
yeah.
playing online, like you mentioned. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Which I
yeah.
learned at the meeting when you mentioned that. Wasn't that you that mentioned that? And then
Ooh,
you
when
and
you
I.
brought that up, I didn't think
Oh,
anybody else knew about that stuff. And when you brought it up, I was like, "Holy crap! Somebody else knows about that stuff."
that was back in the day.
Yes, it
Back
was.
in
It
the
started in the '90s.
day.
It was, I think, it was
Holy smokes.
94, 95, something
These
like that.
kids,
AOL,
these
freaking
kids
dial-up
don't
crap.
know about. These kids don't know nothing
Nope.
about that.
Oh, and I mean, me and my buddy, we were in and out of freaking federations from the '90s to the late 2000, like 2010, 2012. We were still doing
Doing
it.
it when
We were at the
like you were
trailer.
home with Jake
Yeah,
at Partridge Green.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So wrestling's always been a part of my life. It's been there. I love it. It's fantastic. I don't know. I even going to when I was doing the ring rentals and just going down the Limitless or Ring Wars, and I enjoy watching the shows. I enjoy watching everything. I'm learning from the back now. I mean, this is something new. This business
Mm,
part in the back,
mm,
and it's
mm.
difficult, but it's exciting. I see the guys excited, here in CMW of what we're doing. I see the passion. I brought the passion into your eyes. Naming you GM. You know what I mean? You've done a lot, dude. Lou, you don't know how much you've helped.
I
I
think I
I, I
think a
work.
lot of that, Mike. I think a lot of that has to do. So you know how your eyes light up when we talk about wrestling, and you have those memories of the mega powers, right? You mentioned the mega powers. Now, me, it was the Attitude Era, right? Everybody knows the Attitude Era, but your mega powers to me was like Stone Cold Steve Austin and Bret the Hitman Hart, the faction wars and all that. Right? I'm saying so.
Oh yeah.
We're fans from different eras, but
Look,
we were fans of
I'm
that.
still a fan DX, man. I'm a DX all the way. Suck it,
Mhm.
bitch. Hell no. I watched Shawn Michaels kick freaking Marty Jannetty through that wall. You know what I mean? Through the glass there.
Wow,
You've
wow.
seen it. So I grew there. I've watched Undertaker come in and go and then leave. You know what I mean? It's like
Woo.
it's
Wow,
amazing. Yeah.
wow, wow, wow. Amanda, what
You
were you
know,
into? Were you into wrestling
or
like that, or you were doing something else?
I mean, I got into wrestling because like he was watching it with like Jake. Jake loved it. He like wanted all the
The
characters
Shield.
and
Mm,
He
yeah,
loved the
he
Shield.
loved the Shield.
That's his
Yeah.
generation.
yeah.
And he would like play with that with his friends and stuff. And then Jackie got into it. Her favorite
Natty.
was
It was Natty.
yeah, but Bray Wyatt.
Oh yeah, Spray.
The Fiend.
Yeah.
The Fiend. Yeah.
She
We
loved
have
the
a picture
Fiend.
of her like wearing his like t-shirt and like with her like wrestling belt. Like, it's adorable.
That's awesome.
So it was like a good family time, family thing.
Yeah.
Like when COVID happened, like you were in the lockdowns, they stopped like all other sports, but they were still playing
Playing the wrestling. There
WWE.
was no
Mm.
crowd, but they still
Yeah.
did it, even with the TV screen.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
that was an amazing
thing.
time.
It
I,
was. It was
I feel
different.
I feel like a lot of people found WWE that way too, right?
Yeah.
Sports wise, like they're watching reruns of the Lakers winning the championship again. They're like, man, I'm tired of this shit. What's out there live, like a pay per view? And then they're like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
this? Wrestling? What's this shit? They watch it, and then they start watching it, and then they probably
Well,
see
then,
then they probably see the ladies wrestle. They're like, okay, so what is this? What is this? And then they really get into
yeah,
it. So
Becky, she was my
Yeah.
favorite.
She loves Becky.
Becky, but what were you into though? You said the wrestling was a family thing, right? And you guys got together. But what were you into again? I might have missed that.
Like on my own
On your
when
own,
being a
being a
Yeah,
mom, yeah.
yeah.
horseback riding.
Yeah, I used to ride horses when I was younger. That was my thing.
Ah,
Okay.
I love horses. I love horses. I don't know where that love for horses came from, but I see a horse, and I've never ridden one. I probably might have pet one or touched one when I was a kid, but as an adult, never. But they're just so beautiful, man.
They
Horses are
are.
fucking beautiful.
And they can be a pain in the ass to ride, trust me.
Maybe I should never ride a horse because it'll probably ruin it. It'll probably ruin it. Oh my god, a horse! So maybe I should maybe stay away from that. But
I had one bad experience, but in one other time, a good experience. So it's about the horse. It's not really.
okay,
I'm just being funny.
no, I
Yeah,
know, I know.
because I took her for a date to go horseback riding, and the fucking horse would not listen to my ass whatsoever.
Yeah.
Nope, he wanted to do his own goddamn thing.
Well, I told them when I made the appointment that I wanted to be able to run. I didn't want to go on a walking trail. And I, I was like kind of experienced, and he was a beginner.
Beginner, I've never been on a horse. I've been on a steel horse, but not a freaking regular horse.
And I think I signed us up for like a 2-hour trail too,
Yeah,
like
well,
the
holy
longest
crap.
one they had.
My balls
Yeah.
and my ass hurt the rest of the night. Tell you that right now.
That's funny.
Yeah, I kind of took you for a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you find anything about wrestling? So you're a fan. You talk about it's a family thing and all that. And you said Becky Lynch, right? You're like Becky is like that was your girl.
Yeah.
What do you think about? Have you so you watch wrestling? You caught up a little bit or
Yeah, kind of.
yeah? The ladies
Actually,
now.
I'm wrestling down.
Yeah, we've been watching it too much lately. I've been falling
Too much? I
asleep.
only watch Monday Night Raw. How was that too much?
Okay, so you've seen some of the women in Maine. You've seen them wrestle and all that good stuff. You ever thought about working with them in some capacity?
Oh, I would love to get some ladies up here.
We've been
Yeah, I
trying.
think we need it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely with Jackie. She's going to be 16 this year, so she's finally going to be able to get in that ring and be able to do a show for herself.
Mm.
That's and we want to get some women up here. We really do. I think sometimes they're better than the men.
Oh yeah.
I
I think that they have better fights. Yeah.
yeah.
Better fights.
I really do.
More entertaining.
You guys watch
Yeah.
a lot of any of the indie stuff at all?
Just Limitless, MPW, if I can. You know what I mean? I've been to the shows, because we've done the ring rentals and stuff. So it's nice to see other different shows. I mean, so you get to see that part of it, but catch stuff on YouTube and stuff. But really, I haven't had time to sit and watch a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
By the time I'm done work, I just want to sit and
I agree. I agree. And that's the and I'm asking that question because a lot of a lot of indie fans that watch the
Mhm.
smaller. I say indie like us, like smaller people that come to
Yeah.
watch the
Yep.
smaller promotions. Um, they got to be indie fans too, right? Like they're not just. There's no way they're just watching WWE, right? Because they're here at a smaller show when they could
Right.
be at WWE. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, yeah, but the price
WWE's
point is just
expensive.
ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, us four went. We sat second, third row. No,
Mm.
we couldn't even afford that. We were
No, there was like a floor section, and then we were like the next floor section.
we're on because you're not going to sit way up in the balcony when you bring your kids for the first time. There's no way. It's not going to be
Mm,
fun. My first time was sitting second, third row with the Ultimate Warrior paint on, right there in the action, and I wanted those kids to experience that. But it cost us a freaking ton of money to watch it.
mm.
It really was. But they got the experience. They
But
got
there
pictures
were
with
five of
Seth
us.
Rollins. They got pictures with Cody Rhodes,
That's
Becky Lynch.
amazing. Holy hell, that's
They were
amazing.
They were excited. Expensive. They were
So
freaking loving
excited.
it. You know what I mean? And that's what I wanted to give them.
Mm,
You know, this is the big leagues. But look, the fans here in Indies are going to be just like that to you if you're in the ring,
mm.
Oh,
right? There's
Oh,
going to be some
that's
chaos
amazing.
here in a minute because
That's
the kids
amazing.
just walked. Jake just walked in.
Yeah. No, that's amazing to be able to give your children those experiences.
Right.
That's amazing.
right. That's what we'll always
Right.
remember.
And now
Right.
they get to
Yeah.
see the behind the scenes. They get to see what goes on, how it
So
works. You know,
there we go. You said the magic. You said the magic phrase of the day. Behind the scenes. How are
behind the scenes,
things? How are things behind the scenes? Let's go.
chaotic, chaotic.
Woo!
Can be a pain in the ass. Can be dramatic. Can be this and that. It's not easy. We're learning. We've only had this for a year now. We're going on our second year, and it's a lot to learn. There's a lot of stuff, and
And there's always like last minute like
that
changes, or
happens.
like all of a sudden somebody can't show up, so you have to kind of like redo the story and that kind of stuff. So it's all a lot of like on the fly.
Mm.
Yeah,
But we've done really well with
I think we
everything that's
have.
come up
I
so far.
Yeah, Fort Fairfield. You guys handled it well. I wasn't there until later, but
Right.
you guys handled it well. So
I think that everything that you've come across already is exactly what you're going to keep coming across. I don't think anything new is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. And the interesting thing about that is that you guys got so much in such a short time thrown at you, and
Yeah,
it came in quick.
yeah, it
It came in
did.
fast, and I know a couple times your head was spinning, eyes would go pop out of your head. Um, but you know what? I feel like other
there,
people would have quit.
we don't quit. We're not a quitter. You know, we'll we'll
If
stick to it to the
there
end.
were certainly nights we came home and we were like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
But we'll fucking burn the world down as we do it. That's the way I look at it.
That's a real reaction. Holy shit,
We're
that's
going
funny.
down. Everybody else is going down. But
Hmm.
But I mean, we're like all there for each other as a team, and that's what
Right.
makes it work
But that's
too.
what I love about you
Be-
guys. You
You know,
guys, you guys accepted me pretty quickly in there, and I knew from hearing it's very hard because of it's old school, I guess, but very hard to get into with wrestling in independence because there's a lot of hidden stuff. A lot of people are family, but you guys let us in, and now I'm trying to help you guys and give you guys what you all deserve. Vaughn and Ray built the foundation of this company, and I hope to build upon that with you guys.
Mm.
I can't just do it myself. I have no fucking
yeah,
clue what
like
I'm doing.
exactly. Like we're new to this, so like
Right.
we rely on you guys that have been in the business for a
Yeah.
while, and we just kind of like hold the support system, I guess, and
right?
like get stuff done around there, and then we all work together to make it happen.
And we're proving we're a family. You know what I mean? We're family. I don't care. I'll take the shirt off of my back to help any one of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's just how I feel. That's how I always how I've been. You know what I mean?
No, you guys have been very welcoming. You say things about how we accepted you guys. You guys have accepted the hell out of us. Like we're in your home, right? We're working and training your children. Like you know what I mean? Like that's pretty
In the
amazing.
backyard, right here, yeah. The backyardigans. That's what we are. The backyardigans. Till we get a building, we'll get there.
Yeah.
I see big things for this company. I really do.
What do you
You
say?
know,
What do you say to people that say? And I'm saying this because there was I was listening to whose podcast of it, but probably most likely Tyler's podcast, and they were talking
yeah.
about how there was a show and they were wrestling, and then the post snapped,
Ooh,
like a corner post that is
yeah,
Oh,
snapped because supposedly it was hollow, and then it was left out through the weather, right? And
yeah.
one of them said, "Why didn't they? why didn't they just get a fucking all season storage unit or whatever the fuck it is?" They were talking about like weather, like a fancy fucking storage unit, right? Why didn't they just put the ring in there? And I'm thinking to myself, bro, that shit costs money, and it costs money every month. It's like paying rent.
No,
It's like paying rent. It's not cheap, bro.
right.
It's not cheap.
I mean, I get it. Yeah, sure, of course. If I could have my dreams, I'd have a building for us. There'd be a ring in it every day. You guys could go in at any time. That will be a goal for us, and it will be there at some point. But right now, no.
Yeah.
Right now, we deal with what we got, and we put on our shows. And I think we have a hell of a team. I think we have hell of a storylines going. You know, that
It's a good year coming
that's the
up.
thing.
Good year coming
I
up.
think. Yeah, I think so. You know, last year we're going to build off of last year. I thought we had a bunch of great shows, especially the King of the Ring, something King of the Ring, King of the County, something new. Shocktober, everybody loved Shocktober. That was
Whew.
the show of the year.
Give me the chills.
You know, so if we can build upon that and just keep building storylines with people, help with creative. I don't think there's anything stopping us. I want to bring beautiful family entertainment to this county.
Mm-hmm.
We need
Mm-hmm.
something up here. Like seriously, there isn't much up here. There's
Yeah.
sports. I get it, but for entertainment, what do you got? The movie theater and bowling. I mean, seriously, and roller skating every once in a while when it's open. No, we're gonna bring you live entertainment. We want to.
We'll give people something to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It could definitely
you know.
be have more. Um, we were talking in Discord, I guess today, me, King, and Tommy, um, about the shows and thinking about like so when you have people coming to wrestle for your shows, are they gonna are they just gonna wrestle, right? Or are we gonna are you gonna make them a thing so they can keep coming back and the crowd can get to know who they are and then they keep coming back to see that person, right? Like
Yeah,
Right.
if we keep bringing in Dylan Nix, right, to these
right,
shows and him doing his job and getting himself over and us helping him get over with creative spots, then we're making local celebrities, if you will, that people
Right.
would keep coming to see to keep those guys coming up. If we
right.
just do that with just wrestling, um, nobody's really gonna
Eh,
care who wins or loses, right?
no,
So
you're
Right.
not gonna hook those fans. We need to
yeah,
hook those fans. That's we want the passion that we felt when we were kids, and that's the thing. Those little kids that come with their parents, we're gonna hook. They're the ones we hook because they're gonna live out there. They're gonna be grown up just like us, and they were like, "I remember when I was a kid." Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? It's it's bringing the passion to everybody else. Wrestling is great. It's fun. It's fun for everybody. It's not. It's
mm-hmm,
young to old,
mm-hmm.
female to male. It's fun for everybody. You get to hate somebody, you get to love somebody. You get mad, you get sad. The emotions. It's like a movie. It's a real life movie in front of you.
You know what I love about
I say.
you know what I love. So when parents bring their kids, to a show, um, most of the time it's for the kid, right? To come out with his friends and watch the show. One of the things, if you watch the crowd, if you look at the crowd when you're there, you can see the parent that brought their kids, right? You're like, yeah, because the parents are used to, the dad's usually sitting like this.
Yeah.
The kids are front row screaming and yelling, and they just, one of the like best accomplishments I think anybody could do. Small promotions, and again, where it's like the big time. Then there's independent wrestling, like the big time independent wrestling, and then the
Yep.
small promotions. We're a small
Oh, God,
promotion, right?
like us.
So
Yeah.
we're indie, but we're small promotion. So
Yeah.
if I say small, that's what I mean, and if I say indie, I mean like like MLW and
The
GCW
VW.
and right.
Yeah.
So um, one of the best feelings in if you watch the crowd, you see the parent, the coolest fucking thing, dude, whether it be the baby face or whether it be the heel, when they get that person to react to something.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is such a satisfying moment for any. It should be for anybody to watch somebody who starts the show like this, and then but at the end of the day,
And they're yelling or screaming or happy and
like,
clapping.
he's
Whatever.
talking. He's talking shit to Santos. Yeah, fuck you, Santos. Oh,
Yeah.
he's trying to give high fives to Joey Nails. When you can get somebody like that, oh my god, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful thing when that
Beautiful
happens.
moment was when Lucha hit freaking Dwayne with that belt in Shocktober,
Mm.
man. That crowd not happy. And yes, I'm famous for
They
not
were
making the
shocked
crowd
too.
happy.
Yeah.
Because they
Ah,
were shocked. It was October. It was coming. It was right in the name.
beautiful. Mm.
It really was. And the story wrote itself.
Okay, so let's talk about the most beautiful part about that whole thing is that we were able to make that crowd care
Yes.
Hmm.
in one show.
Yes.
Yep.
One
Told the
show.
whole story right there. Mm.
That was art that unfolded
Yes,
that
Yes.
night.
it did. Yes. I was so
Woo.
glad I got there in time to watch it. Seriously, because I missed the first part of it, because Jake had football. But I'm
Oh
telling
my
you, it was
goodness.
beautiful.
Oh my
I sat
goodness.
way up
Woo.
there. I watched what happened, and my God, that crowd was not happy.
That whole show, that whole show played out
There.
beautiful.
Yeah. It's definitely my favorite show on the list. You know what I mean? I can't wait for Salvation.
Holy
I
shit.
seriously can't because I think we're gonna either be even with Shocktober or top it.
Listen, I know if it would be maybe hard to sit through that show, like sitting there watching it on YouTube straight through.
Yeah.
Um, but if for everybody who was at that fucking show, ooh, they got a fucking show, man.
Yes,
Holy
definitely.
shit.
But that's what we want to. We want to do that. We want to do that every time we can. Except for King of the County. King of the County will be different. It's a tournament style thing. But most of the shows that we run, they're going to be story driven. We want that.
Listen to this fun fact I got for you. Ready? Here's a fun fact. What I just said about this show in Fort Fairfield, excuse me, I've never said that about any show up here.
Nice.
You've been doing this what? 2006, 20 years. Did you not want to hear that? You didn't want to hear that, did you?
I missed it.
I said, what? You didn't want to hear that because you took the headphones off? You didn't want to hear that because you've been doing it since 2006.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I say that, then that means something because I've been up here for every single promotion that's been up here. Maybe except for one that was in the mall called Pyro Championship Wrestling. I never got invited to that because it seemed like it was just some friends playing together. right? From the other promotions they were actually a part of that again stopped for whatever reason. They still wanted to wrestle, so they got their friends, and it wasn't a real promotion to like have us go be part of a show. They just had their friends putting on a bullshit show for their friends. I don't know how they managed that, but they did. But they did. But yeah, I've never said that about any promotion up here. I sat next to King and Archer by the sound table, so it was Felicia, Archer, then it was Cassie, Cassandra, and then it was King, and then me. We were lined up sitting at the table like that over here, and me and King were away from the table on the right side, watching um, from the hard cam side, and I was a fan that show. I was a fan that show. I had my match was later on, and I was doing the whole GM shit at the show.
Yeah.
So I wasn't in the back with the boys talking and shooting the shit, and I was in my casual shit with the script that we wrote down and went
Yep.
over in my hands, arms folded, watching the show play out.
The best part was only a few people knew what was going to happen at the end. That was the key to
That
to keep
that right there, the match with Wyatt and Maverick.
That was a hell of a match. Oh my god, man!
That was is I'm sorry. It's as if three messed up words to say in a row. It's as if they saw what we posted on Facebook between
Right.
Maverick and Wyatt, and then
Yeah.
when that match happened, is that we got them to feel and like 100% back up Wyatt that match, right?
Right.
Like how the hell did that happen? Like the crowd,
It you know what? It's not even
little guy,
it's,
big
it,
guy, little guy, big guy, maybe.
yeah, the underdog, but it's also because we started building Wyatt in the beginning of the year. Because once he turned face, you could see the crowd wanted it. They
Mm.
wanted it badly. And we kept pushing it. You know what I mean? That loss to Santos, King of the County, the crowd wasn't happy about
Mm.
it. You could see it. I could see it. You know, so when we built the card for Shocktober, it was this is what we need to do,
Mm.
and Wyatt's going to get over, and Lucha Kid is going to get over in a bad way. Yeah, it just that whole Prophet, you know, well, we call him Logan now, but Lucha and Wyatt, you couldn't. I don't know. I didn't see that at the beginning of the year, but boy, by the time we got to October, I could see it. It was amazing, amazing.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking about his. I'm thinking about his. Honestly, I could be honest with you. I can literally say I could think about his career because I was around for a good amount of his career. Right, like
I have him.
him and I worked matches together. We went to different promotions, yada yada. Um, so to say that, I could look back at his career and he's always been. He's a short dude, man, but like he comes out like Spike Dudley or um big tough guy, you know, like I could take it all.
Yeah.
He goes out there with a huge heart, right? This kid got I don't want to say kid, he's fucking he's my age. But he has a huge heart, man. He's so hard to beat because he has such a huge fighting spirit, man. Wyatt Holiday, holy
That's
shit, man.
yes, he shouldn't be a heel. He should be a face, and that's where
Mm.
he is. He's a face now. You know what I mean? And he's gotten over. I know some people ain't happy. Some of the fans ain't happy, but whatever. That's 1%. The
That's
rest of
wrestling,
them, I know
baby. That's wrestling.
exactly.
You say that, but that's a good thing. So and where you guys stand when they hate something you did, good. If they love something you did, good. They
Right.
care one way or the other. So if they literally boo or fucking give you like genuinely over because this is stupid, we got them.
Yes.
We fucking got them. So let them hate. We love it.
No, I trust me, I enjoy it. I really do. I enjoy listening to it, and it's great. This storyline's been building for a couple of years now. People don't realize it, but it has been. It was with the crazy Canadian and his son and Mayhem and the Monsters. The father son duo. I mean, it's been done with Star Wars. You know what I mean? In the Bible, father son crap. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just it's a storyline. And it's not just this storyline; it's other storylines we need to push as well. The guys that we're using are awesome wrestlers, awesome. We just need to create their storylines and what we can do with them. You know what I mean? K Bar is one.
You're a big fan of
Nick's.
K-Bar.
I am.
You
I
are,
am a
yeah.
huge. I was a fan of Ken Shamrock when he was in WWE, and I see that for K-Bar. I really do. See him as that kind of submission kind of wrestler that is a tough guy. He will take on anybody. He don't care,
Yeah.
and he can make
And
people
behind
tap.
the scenes, he will
And
like do
yes,
whatever you
he's
need
one
to
of the
do, too.
he's one of the nicest guys I've ever met. And you look at him and go, you should be shitting yourself because of the moves he can do. Seriously. I've watched some of his MMA stuff and his boxing stuff, and it's like, damn, I wouldn't want to screw with that guy.
Wow.
So, so yeah, and he's really the sweetest guy ever you'll ever talk to. He's just genuine, helps with everything in the background. He's amazing.
Did you
Yeah.
guys did you guys first meet at the Prescott Fair, or did you meet before then?
No,
At the fair.
the fairgrounds, the king of the county was the first time we
Really?
met.
Wow.
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
got all that off of
yeah.
him that really? Oh yeah, and Fort Fairfield he was there. Yeah, he was there as well.
Also, after king of the county, we did a couple of ring rentals where he was there too as well. Like because he is part of the limit,
Right,
the
yeah.
dojo. So I've gotten to see him in Island Falls, talk to him. He was one of the first guys there when we were putting the ring together at Island Falls. He, boom, just grabs everything. Biggest help, you know what I mean? One of the nicest guys I'll ever meet. To be honest with you, but he's a pussycat behind the scenes, but he's a mean mother on the other side. I love that.
I was just getting a vision of him. Does he wrestle with the gloves on?
I can't remember if he does or not.
If he
Does
does,
he?
I think
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the small knuckle.
He's got the chain. He comes out with his MMA stuff. He's I'm telling you, he's
Right.
like a Ken
I know,
Shamrock.
I was
He's
just thinking.
one of,
I was just thinking maybe we could talk. Maybe he can wrestle with. If he does wear the gloves, take the gloves off
I think he does.
because the bare knuckle shit, like that. I feel like that shit would work. He should look like. I get his MMA shit. He has that look. Get rid of the gloves, and he looks like a bare knuckle fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, there you go.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll talk to him when he. You know what? He's not even. Oh my god. We were talking about the show, the second show, right? And I did not
Yep.
have K Bar on our list. Yeah,
I thought he was on there.
No, for
my
June.
list.
Well,
Yeah, for June. We don't have him.
Carl,
Anyways, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. I'm sorry. We were just about to start doing some business.
well, I have plans for him. I really do. So
we
the
were
thing-
just about to get down to business right here on this podcast. So
keep that stuff hidden.
you see that this is how we work, though. You see how fast we were about to get down to business.
How would
Ooh.
I-
Ooh. We are
Louis,
not
seriously,
playing. We are not playing.
thank you for doing this podcast thing. Thank you for thinking outside the box. Thank you for helping us behind the scenes. Thank you for helping us and being there for us because you have helped us on the way here for the last year.
I appreciate
you've been
that.
the most,
I
you've been very helpful.
I appreciate that, and because you guys allow me, so so thank you for that. That I think that's a huge. I've listen. Nobody has ever let me in right?
Well,
I when I went down to
didn't
IWE,
tell them that they didn't.
when I went down to IWE and I was doing trainings and stuff down there, they had me wrestling the Red Ranger. They had me wrestling some people that gets talked about now in a bad way. Like they put me up against those people, and I was just trying to get in, and they wouldn't let me in, right? And then we have the promotions up here that use the local talent here, and I'm a part of that. And no matter how good I did, they never let me in, right? So you guys come in and you guys take over and you guys let me in,
Well, we're letting
right?
everybody.
Not
We want to
just
hear
letting
from
me
everybody.
wrestle. Everybody let me wrestle, but nobody let me in. You know what I'm saying? So
Same with
We take
King. Same
what
with
we can get.
Archer. This,
right,
the, you
right.
know,
Tell me last
every
resort. Is that what the fuck you're telling me? I'll fucking leave right now. God damn it. I
we
got
want
you.
to have a voice. We want everybody to be able to have creative, juices and voices heard.
Hold
We've
on.
already
Time
went
out.
through.
I just want to put a disclaimer that all ideas do get brought to the team
Yes,
Yeah,
In Crown of Maine
yep,
Wrestling. There is not one
just one person.
person that's gonna be like, "This is what we're doing."
Right.
exactly.
This is brought to all of us up here. Even though we have a creative chat, everyone's more than welcome to bring their ideas to the table to try to make this work. So,
Right. We
uh,
have that family, and then we have the creative. That we take whatever the family comes up with, and then we work it with the creative. And that's just how it's got to be that way, or
that's
it's just
right.
going to
Okay,
be
that's
chaos.
my fault. That's my fault. Everybody does have to bring the ideas, but then the creative team,
Space.
Oh my lord, I'm all over space.
he's trying to get closer to me. Oh, come here.
She's the one who didn't even. I don't want to be on camera, and now she's telling I'm taking over
Do
her
it.
space.
Yeah. He
Unbelievable.
got you there. He got you there. He got you there. No, I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm happy you guys set some time today to hang out. This is what we're doing. We're hanging out right now. So
No, this is fun.
yeah,
Like I watched you guys do the test one with Tommy and Jake, and oh my god, I didn't want it to end. We were having a
Yeah, it
freaking
was
ball.
fun.
The only thing that was aggravating me is I couldn't comment and to correct some stuff. It was driving me nuts.
yep. And that's he asked me in the chat if it was gonna be live so he can. Oh no,
So
he
I
said is
you're
this
smart ass in the comments.
he said is this gonna be live? And I said no, we're gonna record it and then we're gonna premiere it live on YouTube. And he was like, "Ah, man, I like to comment live and fucking troll
I
and mess
do.
around."
Yeah.
I was like, "And that's why we're not doing it."
Damn it.
And that's why we're not doing it. I don't want anybody to interfere this.
That's fine.
I
No,
don't want
I get
anybody
it.
I don't want it. I don't care what fucking Dylan Nix ate for breakfast. I don't care about nothing like that. I just leave the chat alone, Mo. Okay, we will go to the gym eventually. God damn it. So yeah, but the best time in Northern Maine wrestling creative wise so far. Because I don't want nobody to hear this and be like, "Oh, you're shitting on every promotion that's ever." No, I'm not.
I'm
Creatively,
trying to
you guys were not it, and you were not it. And if you were it, you were it for a small portion of your promotion, and not try to grow everybody some way, some form. Whether it, we have an idea. I'm not even going to say what the idea is on this podcast, but we have an idea for Crown of Maine Wrestling for one of our guys up here, a local guy up here, to do something at every show. Okay, he's going to do something at every show, and he's going to get a record. He's going to get a record for doing that. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes, yes.
So
I'm so
we are
happy.
on our shit right now. We are on creative. We are on getting our guys. Even if we don't get known all over the state, that's fine.
Who cares?
But people are
If
gonna
that's
come to the shows.
Eventually,
but here
probably.
for Aroostook County, that's all I care about is the Aroostook County. I don't care about anything else. I care about Northern Maine. I want
I just want to
people to
say I think that you
happy.
do care. I think that you do care about everything else because we want those fans. We want those people to come enjoy these shows. We want to expand our arts, our craft to others that they
I
come
do.
up here to want to enjoy that craft that we're bringing.
Yeah, like we want to be the place that like the wrestlers want to come wrestle for
Yeah.
us because we're gonna give them
talking
a
about
story. We're gonna
fans.
give them like a chance to like be creative when sometimes they can't.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't talking about the wrestlers. I was talking about the fans. I want to hook a Rooster County. That's the first goal.
Mm.
Is hooking fans around here.
And then they'll tell everybody.
And then word of mouth goes around. Biggest advertisement you can have is word of mouth, and that's the thing. I'm gonna give a shout out right now to James from Morning Star Framing and Art there in Presque Isle. That man is a huge fan of us, and he loves what we're doing, and I love that he loves it. So, Morning Star, Art and Frame, Presque Isle, Main Street. There you go. Anyways,
I can't wait to go do that thing. And don't say it.
now,
because
Yeah.
it's
No.
gonna be a secret. It's gonna be a secret. But I'm excited to do that and
Yeah.
see the results of that and seeing what the owner thinks of it and
She will love it. I bet you he was excited when she mentioned it to him.
how did that conversation go?
Well, it was just over message so far, but he was like, "Yeah, I'm down for that." Yeah.
I'm sure he was down for anything.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. And everybody's got to look their actual part, right? Like everyone
You're gonna have their part.
bring everything you need and take
Well,
off
one person
whatever you
trouble
need.
doing their part. There's one person that's gonna have trouble doing their parts, and that's who. The one I think you're talking about with the record.
Yeah. True. So
We'll figure that out.
but everybody's got to look their part. Everybody's got to look as if they're at a show. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you got to take your, you know what I mean? Like,
attire.
yeah, I'll be dressed up in my shit without the shirt. I got the singlet, right? So that's how we got to kind of approach it. So, oh my God, I'll be honest with you guys, this is a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
Holy smokes.
Yes, but when you're working 45, 50 hours a week, there's like no time for yourself.
The extra time you make the highlight videos. And that kind
I
of
do.
stuff.
I do. I
Sit
sit there
there
and I have to research. I have to have all
my
the
goodness.
highlights.
Why do we do
those
it?
videos.
Why do we do it, Mike?
Why? Because I love it. I absolutely love it.
Amanda, why do we do it? Why do we do it?
I do it to like support everyone else. Like I'm the one that just like
She's a mama.
goes around the background and makes sure shit happens.
Man.
Yeah.
Whew.
I do
If I were a team, I mean,
I'm tired.
there's
Lord,
maybe a
I'm
12-year
tired.
difference. Tired.
I'm tired.
Older
Lord.
than you.
Lord, I'm tired. I'm not talking about sleep. I'm talking about fighting. I'm tired of fighting, Mike. Holy smokes. But I love it.
A fight.
Love it,
if
man.
we can make this thing work. I do too. I do. I don't know. It's just it's exciting. I'm really excited for this year. I really am. Especially with if the second date works out, I'm even more excited.
Yeah.
Because that's something
Yeah.
that's going to really help.
Yeah,
help us.
I have an idea about the meeting you had today, Amanda, and that show, because they're literally right next to each other.
They are. I noticed they're right across the street.
So
yeah.
I have some ideas I'll be bringing about that.
Okay.
So it should be it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes the dog.
Yeah, there she goes.
The dog. Who let the dogs out?
Nakoma.
It was you, wasn't it?
You want to see on the camera? Come here. Say hi.
What's up,
Say
dog?
Hi. Say hi. No. You don't want to say hi to Louie?
Yo.
No. The other.
Yo.
Jake's girlfriend's dog's here, so she's more interested in that.
My wife and I and our kids started watching the Winminster Dog Show on YouTube.
Oh, the Westminster Dog
the
Show.
the Westminster Dog Show. Yep,
Hoity-toities with their doggies.
the best of show, the agility, the different classes. I'm a dog father for the first time. My baby is a pit bull upstairs in bed because we put our dogs to bed. He's in bed right now. Um, probably lay with mom chewing on one of his toys, and then the other two, they have to be put in a kennel overnight because then they fight all fucking night for space, and which is interesting because they're in a kennel together. Like that makes no sense at all. But anyways, they're in bed. And one day I was like, I want to watch a dog show, right? And my daughter was like, hell yeah, my 15-year-old daughter. She loves animals. She's a cat person, not a dog person. But she was like, yeah, I'll watch it with you. Man, we were cheering for those little guys. Come on, buddy, you can do it. You can do it. So when I saw your dog, it reminded me of that where I was watching that and I had a blast. And these dogs and what they could do, very disciplined, very disciplined dogs.
Ours, no.
Yeah, mine neither.
No.
Mine either. But those dogs are like they're so first of all, they're born. And then they get sent off to training camp.
Exactly.
They get sent off to training camp, never knows their parents, and it comes back to the human that the human is trained at the signs to do to the dog.
Right.
So now they're both these machines. You know what I'm saying? Those are not pets. Those are not pets, dude.
No, they're not.
I don't know for a fact, but I have a hard time believing that after sit, stay, lay down, and then going home and be like, oh, blah, 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 oh, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. Nah.
They're stuck in a kennel somewhere outside in a barn.
Yeah.
They ain't home sleeping under your bed or on your
puts
bed.
lotion on its skin or else it gets those again. Poor animals. Poor animals. You guys,
Yes.
let's think of let's see how many wrestlers we can think of from downstate. Ready? I'm gonna go first.
Oh.
Aiden Andrews. You could join me.
Oh, we're supposed to go? Oh,
Yeah, go on.
aggro.
Aiden Agro, Eric Johnson. We could just say the names. We don't have to take turns. Aiden Agro. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's talk about sex, baby.
She loves aggro. She wants us to get aggro. We'll
Yeah.
get her some. We'll get him at some point.
I would
Very
want. I would want. We would have to talk about an opponent for him.
Yeah.
And he would have a 1-day story for the show to like have things to say and whatnot.
Yeah.
He would have just show up and wrestle. I mean,
Right.
he would.
no.
Yeah. You
he's-
want to take advantage of
Yeah,
someone.
exactly. You want to get the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
So, absolutely. I mean, we could reach out.
Ace Romero is in Ace Romero, downstate.
Yeah. So Ace Romero. If you could put Ace Romero against one of our guys, who are you picking?
My God, who would I pick to put him against? I don't know, like Wyatt, because Wyatt likes to face those big guys and take it on. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You know, he's just one of those. That, you know,
He's swearing at you right now.
I know he is. Son of a bitch, what are you doing?
Wow. Holy smokes.
but
Oh my
Wyatt
God.
holds his own with the big guys.
No,
Wyatt
he
holds-
would, but he would be so
would.
dead.
Yeah, he would. He would kill me. He would kill me after a while. Yep. I'd like to see Ace in that ring, but you know what I mean.
Let's talk about him. Let's bring that up
Good
to
dude.
let's bring that up to Wyatt when we see him again.
Right? What he thinks.
Yeah. And say, hey, what if we book you versus Ace Romero? What do you think? I'll be honest with you, knowing him, he'll be like, he might be like, oh, fuck, but I'd do it.
Yeah. Exactly.
He'll get-
You give him anything and he'll do. Okay, I'll do it.
again, man, huge heart, man. Such a fighter, man. Such a fucking fighter. And that's the way I look at him. Fucking Logan Lennox.
Logan.
What do we think
I like to
about
see it.
Logan Lennox, ladies
I'd love
and
to see
gentlemen?
him face Alex Price. That would be an awesome.
Oh
freaking-
yeah, that would be really good.
I know Alex has gone on the TNA, I believe, or close to it.
Yeah,
But
Alex-
I would love to see that.
Alec will put him to the test.
Yes, he
Yeah,
would.
Lucha.
But that
I'm
would
sorry,
be
Logan
yeah,
would have to work,
yes.
work
You know
that.
he'd work it. That
Tell me
kid.
about him. Tell me about Logan though.
Tell you about
Yeah,
Logan.
tell me about Logan
He
Lennox.
was in a black or the Lucha Kid.
No, Logan Lennox. Formerly known as Lucha Kid,
You
right?
know what? He's the prince of CMW. You know what I mean? He's the youngest. He's the cream of the
Mm.
crop. He was champion for how long? You know what I mean? 2 years, I believe. Won it off of Ray.
Listen,
The day
that was
actually
risky.
the first show that we saw, he won it off of Ray that day. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. He owned that belt for a long time. He puts on a show. He's
that you know
a
what?
little
I'm glad
something
that he took it
he
serious.
did to his father.
Yeah, I'm happy. So he got better with every match when he became a champion. So young kid. For some reason, no idea why we have a kid win the top title for the company. No idea why. But this
Because
kid,
people loved him.
Yeah.
what's that?
The crowd loved him.
Right, right. No, absolutely. But it's just amazing how quickly he got
Yeah.
into that spot. A lot of places that would have never happened. It would never
Right.
happened. A kid would not have won the top title for the company. Never in the state would that ever happen. But it happened for Crown of Maine. What I'm trying to say is, out of that, luckily he took it so serious that he
He
got
did.
Yeah.
better and better and better every single match.
He drove from when he moved to Pennsylvania. He drove back here, or he flew back
flew
once,
I think.
tried to fly back again, got the freaking stupid flight got canceled, whatever. Then
Amazing.
drove back for freaking Fort Fairfield. That kid has the passion. He has the heart. You know what I mean. It shows, and I can see why
Mm.
Vaughn out on him at that point. That he's a young kid, but
Whew.
he has the passion. And you know what? He is.
He
And
works hard for it
he
too.
does. He works very
Hell
hard.
yeah.
Yeah. And
That's what I mean by taking it
yeah,
serious. Like
yeah.
he takes it serious. Like he works hard at it.
No, he does. Yes, that's his passion. I can see it in him. You know what I mean? So, and with what's going on, I love it. Yes, every one of us in CMW, there's a piece of everybody that I love. That I love because you can see it in their eyes of what they do. And he's one of the ones that the story when we brought up what was going to happen in Shocktober, he was like, oh my god, I was already thinking about that. And it was like, yes, this is beautiful because this is what we should do. We need to shock that crowd, and he was with it. He doesn't fight it, he goes with it. He's in sync to what we want to do. You can tell.
He has a lot of good
Did you do
ideas.
He does have good ideas, yes.
Did
Huh?
you fall asleep?
No.
Oh, he's looking at his beer. I'm gonna disappear and go fill mine.
Oh,
I had
jeez.
to I got a +1. Actually, I got a +6.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's what happened though. Is again before he became a champion, I saw him, but I didn't know anything really about him. So when he accepted the open challenge for I guess Ray and then beat Ray, I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird coming from my time, right? That shit would have never happened, right? Okay, but then again, like I said, he just kept getting better and better and better. By time him and I got into a match, like he was he was he was good. Like he knew enough. He knew enough to make our match work, right?
Right.
I treated him like he was well, we always want to treat everybody as an equal, but I didn't treat him as if he didn't know what he was doing, right?
Right.
I treated him like anybody else I would have worked in a match that has more experience than even myself. I gave him that respect when we talked about our match, and brings ideas to the table. Is okay with being told no. Is okay with being told no, and just smart. Like
Yes.
He adapts. He can adapt to his opponents, which is amazing. Like he put him up against anybody, and he could find a way to make that work,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
not lose a step at what he does.
That's
Like
So
got it. Be it.
yes, he does.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited that he moved back here. Seriously, because we have some trainees that he can really work with
Yeah.
that I
Like
think is
everybody.
going to make everybody better.
mm,
You know what I mean? Yeah, they're not going to be perfect. Whatever. I don't really care. As long as we get the story and hook people. Caleb, I think Caleb's going to be a really big part of this. Really is.
so yeah, absolutely. I'm happy he's back too. If you guys watch Dio Santos versus Lucha Kid,
Yeah.
if you watch that match felt more like a competition, like a competitive match, like a
Yeah.
that felt more like that, right? So Dio Santos stalls, gets in the ring, and Lucha Kid is kind of looking around, not really paying much attention, getting kind of warmed up. Dio Santos got his back turns towards Lucha. Lucha's like, oh, this guy's doing his talking shit again. He's not worried about it. Santos charges at Lucha Kid. Lucha Kid reacts so fast and super kicks Dio Santos right in the face. Bow! Gets on top of him, pins him. 1-2. Dio Santos kicks out, leaves the ring like, what the fuck?
Right.
Holy hell, this kid is quick and he can hit. Holy shit.
So story in the ring. The story is the biggest part in that ring. It's not that you can, do 100 million moves. It's the storytelling and what you can do in that ring. That's the most part of it.
Mm.
If you can, and you know what I mean. If you can tell a story during your match, you're gonna hook the crowd.
And we have
They're
a
gonna,
whole team to
they're gonna
help with
love
that.
you.
We got a whole team
Right.
that's and listen, and that's another thing too. Like I said, nobody ever let me in, but those same people never really let many people in at all, right? So
Right.
now that you're
I
allowing
mean,
us to
I
work
can
with
see
you,
I can see why, not against you,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
back in the old school days, of course, they wanted to keep the secrets in the kayfabe, all that hidden, and they only had to trust a certain amount of people. And I
N-
get that, but
No,
it's a
no,
different.
Mike. No, Mike. That wasn't it. I hear what
Obviously,
you're saying, but absolutely not, because that was where these are people who are the owners of the promotion, and they're the boss. They're gonna do everything, and then you're just gonna do what they tell you. All right, hey, I got a match for you. You rest of this guy. Hey, I got a match for you. You rest of that guy. Never have they. We had meetings like that. Never had they taken any ideas to see what they can do as a promotion. Never. Not with.
oh,
Okay,
that to
not with
me,
everybody I get, but like I'm from up here, so like I should have been included. Dwayne should have been included. Like everybody that we wrestled up here knew each other one way or the other. One way
right?
we were all connected, all connected.
Makes it good. You get
Yeah,
all the different opinions. Yeah.
yeah. That's the way
Right,
it should
right,
be. Is to work
right.
together
Like
as a
you might end
team.
up doing something
Because
that like you never would have thought of
hmm
because
I might
someone
I
said
might come up
something.
with an idea
Yeah,
that's dumber than shit, but it's still an idea that somebody else would like, hey, well, if we take that idea and turn it to this idea with these ideas, you know what I mean? It's can't be just one way. It can't be a dictatorship. It's got to be a team.
and
That's the way I look at it.
we're trying to include everyone.
Right.
Like
Yes,
when we
everybody.
talk
So
about the
that's fair.
shows and we talk about people that we're booking to come up here to the shows, we are literally
Right.
finding ways to include everybody in
Every single
something,
person.
Yeah.
Yes.
right?
Well, I asked for promos from the guys. You know what I mean? The more promos, more work I get from the guys, anybody, I'm gonna try to push them.
Mhm.
That's how it should be. You know what I mean? The more work
Mm.
you give us, the more push we're gonna give to them. You know what I mean? It's just how I feel.
Ooh,
I
I
feel
got a good
we
question
work
for
as a
you
team.
about that. So what if I show you this month? Let's say the show is this month. What if I'm
Yeah.
busting my ass? I'm helping you guys. I'm postering. I'm flyering. I'm doing whatever I need for you guys. You guys are kind of like, hey, Lewis, we're gonna go ahead and get you this match. I want to give you I want to include you in something today because of my work, right? You don't say that, but you're like because of that, right? Um,
Right.
so you give me something, I enjoy it, but then before the next show, I'm MIA until like a week before the show, right? How do you handle that? Like, do you are
Well,
you
no, I want to know why you were MIA. What happened? Did something happen? In your life that is causing you to, not be a part of wrestling. There's life is life. It's hard. Last year when we bought this thing, I lost my mother.
mm,
I lost my mom. It
Mhm.
was one of the hardest things I've had to deal with. But we had a show to put on, and I know my mother would have said, "Put that show on.
mm,
It's gonna make you feel better," and I did it. I did it. I fought through it. I got it. What has wrestling done for me in the last year has kept me from losing my
right,
shit.
right,
It really.
yeah, yeah.
I've lost so many people in the last 4 years. It's unbelievable. But wrestling is there for me to keep pushing along. And if you have trouble, come talk to us. That's the thing. It's like,
What are
you
you
can't
trying to
get a
build?
promo out.
What are we trying to build here with CMW?
Well, first, family. We're a family, so we're gonna build a family first, and we're gonna build entertainment, and we're gonna build a family entertainment for the fans up here in Aroostook County in Northern Maine. I want to bring some entertainment here. There isn't much. It's a dead area, but at least if we give some passion and some fun and some entertainment, maybe we can bring some life back to here.
Mm,
I see all these old photos when I go to the town hall. I see things, how lively it was here at one point. They talk about how the base was here and how lively it was. Well, it still can be. It still can be without all that stuff. It's just we all have to work together as a big community, as a family to do that. And what best way to do that, I think, is wrestling and bringing wrestling to everybody, bringing storylines. To me, it's a soap opera, but with fighting and stuff like that. A lot of people look down about wrestling. Oh, it's violent. It's not really violent. If you really look into it, it's both guys putting on a story in a ring, protecting each other as best they can. Yeah, shit happens. You're going to get hurt. But it's bringing entertainment and making you feel good or feel bad or hate somebody or love somebody or cry or happy. That's what we need.
mm.
All the shit that's going on in the world with the politics and all that crap, we're not part of that. We want to take you away from that for 3 hours.
Mm.
3 hours,
Just one night.
2.5,
Yeah,
3 hours,
come on in.
one night.
Come on in. We
We
go.
just want you to forget all about that crap that's going on, and we want you to just live life for 3 hours. Have the best time of your life.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
I think that's what's
You know
gonna
what I
help.
mean?
I think that's what. I think
This
that's
isn't
what's gonna
about
help.
making money. Right. It's
Right.
not about making money.
That's
Like,
gonna help
Christ.
CMW because we're gonna want to always find ways to entertain the crowd, right?
Yes.
We're always gonna try to find what's the next thing, what's the next thing, what's the next thing to get the crowd to really enjoy the shows. And I think that's
Right.
good. That may separate us from other promotions where we're always going to think, what
I hope
more
so.
can we do? And I know there's one in particular they're on that. They're on, okay, what does the crowd want more of? Like, we are on that. We're in that mindset. Different levels, if you know what I'm talking about. Different levels, but we're in that same mindset where we are. So yeah, yeah, you
Right
guys get
there.
it.
I see it. I see it. A lot of people come up to, oh, there's wrestling here. How the hell do you not know there's wrestling here? You've been living under a rock. The company's been here for 7 years, and before that there was a company. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, how do you not know there's wrestling here?
I
It's
think
I
I got
just
it. I think I figured it out. I think so I remember I've been up here every time for all these promotions. Like, I can't honestly remember seeing a flyer, but maybe just to be generous, 3 times in about 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
yeah
And I lived in Van Buren the whole time. I was always into Caribou. I lived in Caribou for a little while. I lived in
yeah.
Washburn for a little bit. I don't remember seeing many flyers at all during that time. Even from promotions I was a part of, right?
Right.
I already knew there was a show because I'm in the show, right? So we definitely gotta. I learned from just hearing that, and then Amanda's footwork today, getting around and try to hit places. I was like, and then I called. Oh, I called the PD, the police station, and I asked them, um, is there anything against people?
Is it okay if we choke slam somebody on a hood?
No, we'll make
No.
sure. We'll make sure to let them know if we do that again. Lesson learned.
Anyways.
Lesson learned. But guess what? Guess what? Nobody else up here has done that.
Yeah, exactly. damn it.
No, not even. No, not even the fact that the cops got called, but that we did an idea. We did something creatively that drew
Right.
that attention. Right.
Right,
That means we're
Did a good job.
trying.
Believe it.
We are trying. Right.
Yes.
We'll get it. Yeah.
That has never happened in the history of Northern Maine wrestling. And again, that's a good thing. It shows where we're at mindset wise. Like we are trying shit. So be afraid. Be very, very afraid. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. Be happy and be happy and allow us to be a place. This is for the boys here. Come up here. Come work for us. And listen, I'm telling you.
No, I love all the guys that we hire from downstate. I really do. It's the reason why we hire them. You know what I mean? They work for us. They've come and it's a long ride for them. I get it. It's a long ride for them. But you know, we will help them as much as they can help us. That's the way I look at it.
Land of opportunity, I said. When I had that meeting, I was like, listen, we're giving out opportunities, we're working on stories, like
Well, what
I have more hype videos I want to put out.
What I would really like to do is be the place for those like from downstate that like aren't quite ready for like wrestling in Limitless or something. Like they're not quite there, so we can be their like practice ground, and they can really like get their characters figured out and get like in front of a crowd, maybe if they haven't been in front of a crowd.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That is very well said. We will be the Limitless of the small promotions. That's the best way I can say it.
The Sea Dogs of the Red Sox for wrestling.
Not the Sea Dogs. Is that like the bananas?
No, the Portland Sea Dogs. That's kind of like where the Red Sox like recruit a lot of people.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, doesn't work that way.
No. Sports. And that
Say
was
it back.
And that was your sports fun fact of the day. Amanda just said something beautiful. Not the Sea Dogs. Not about the Sea Dogs. But she said something beautiful, man. When she was talking about like to give those people who are just not there yet for Limitless a practice ground, a place to perform in front of a live crowd, to develop the characters, to try something new. That was fucking beautiful.
Right. No, that's why we work with the dojo. The dojo, you know, the JoJo guys. We want to give them that. It's the best way for us and them. It really is. Our guys get better, they get better. You know, something that they want to try it up here. Try it up here. They don't know.
Oh my
you know
God,
what I mean?
that is beautiful. Listen, I never thought of that shit.
Are you being a smart ass?
No. That is fucking beautiful.
No,
'Cause that's
why
exactly
not?
that's exactly what we are.
Yes.
Holy shit. My whole
we-
life has changed.
We want everybody to be better. That's all. That's all it is. We want everybody to be better. If you know what I mean. If an idea is not working, then we can switch it. They can switch it. We can switch it. Whatever. But
Oh my God.
you know,
I'm
I
still
see
stuck
big
on that.
things.
I'm still stuck
Big
on
things
that.
for us. You know,
Training ground.
yeah,
It's like
Right.
they're a
someone
big
will start
training.
here,
So
and then
there,
they'll go to Limitless, and then they'll go to the big time, and then
oh
we'll
my
have a
god,
part in that.
the Let's Wrestle Dojo, Let's Wrestle Dojo, the Limitless Dojo had Let's Wrestle, which was like that, like the training
Yeah,
ground and in front of a live crowd. I think they
yeah,
had shows in front of people, right? Did they
but
have shows in front of people?
we're there to help out. We're there to. They,
He's asking you a question.
what was the question? Sorry.
I said, when did you become such a bastard? No, I'm kidding. Because you were ignoring me. I'm trying to remember if Limitless was the dojo. Let's wrestle guys. If they were doing live in front of a live crowd, or if they
Yeah.
were doing it at the training. Yeah, I'll have to look that up.
I'm not sure.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure either, because if they only did if they only worked shows at the training facility,
Well, no, because Let's Wrestle. Let's Wrestle comes to Island Falls. We've done the ring rental there, and a lot of the dojo guys wrestle there.
oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so
You're
Let's
right.
Wrestle is one of those training grounds for Limitless.
Well, it was. It's not. I don't think it's a thing anymore right now.
No, but Ring Wars helps. Like
Nope.
Eric's Ring Wars is fun.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know what I
that is
mean?
true. That is true.
That's where I debuted Mayhem. You know what I mean?
I don't know if they have I don't know if they have any like stories per se in their shows, because the only way to watch the show is if you buy a DVD, and I'm in the 21st century, so I don't have anything that plays. I don't have anything that plays a fucking DVD.
You don't have an Xbox or a PlayStation?
No, I'm on a computer, man. I'm a PC player. My daughter has a Switch. Like, this is my one-stop entertainment center. I have all my games.
Your computer doesn't have a CD-ROM?
No, we don't.
Yeah, my laptop.
We make room for more important stuff in our computers. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Videos.
we don't see shit about what's going on at the Ring Wars. So anything that they do doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
If you buy the DVDs,
Oh no,
I got the
they do.
DVD.
That's a lie. They do have.
Like different character or something at like a Ring Wars thing, and then they like come up here. And
I
then
lied.
there's
I
something
lied.
different.
I lied. I think they have footage of Ring Wars on YouTube.
Oh.
Sorry, Eric. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I thought
First
I was
match,
right.
the King of Eric Johnson for Steel Santos.
No, I don't have to be
Oh,
in that.
no.
I don't have to be in that because I already have a trophy.
Here for
So
me.
kick my butt. Oh wow, I cannot find anything. I put Ring Wars Maine.
Yeah, YouTube's a pain in the butt to search things.
5 months ago, Ring Wars. This is a fan footage of the show.
Maybe they keep it for the DVDs.
Mayhem getting thrown out of the ring.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like, so when we said that, oh, because I'm mentioning that because Mike was like, oh, they have Ring Wars, right? Like another place they could work. But I don't know if I've seen any sort of Ring Wars content on YouTube. You have to buy the DVDs to watch it. So
I got the DVD
really
because
help them get out there.
that was my debut.
it's not helping like that. I mean, they're putting on a show and having fun and making money for whatever they're making money for down there. But that doesn't. We post our shit.
Well, yeah,
So-
of course we post ours.
Right. So that's where we're at with that. So I don't know.
I want to hook more.
We're gonna talk more about that. That's interesting that we could be that training ground where come perform in front of a crowd. You got a new gimmick you want to try out. We will give you the opportunity to try it.
No, Big Raph was talking about doing a different gimmick, and I'm definitely listening. I want to listen to what he has to say. You know what I mean? Because seriously, it's it gives them an opportunity to try something out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's all right. We want you to feel comfortable here.
But it does still have to like fit into whatever
into what
our
we do.
story
Right,
is
exactly.
too. Because
But we can also help. I think with Profit. I think we've helped him a little bit of how we want to have him look
Yeah.
and how he, you know what I mean. Profit, he's got the it's there, and I think with us molding him into that spot, it's working.
I think it's
You know
more
what I
about
mean?
where we are allowing him to try things, but it's got to make sense to us.
Right,
Yes,
exactly.
right.
Right.
I'm not forcing anybody to do what they don't want to do. That's I get that, but I think with the ideas, all of our ideas, I think there's a way to make it work. I guess is how
Yeah.
you would say that.
No, I
You know
like
what I
it.
mean?
I love that idea, and I think that I'm going to. I think that we should mention that to the guys that come up for the next show, and mention
Mhm.
that. Say we want to be.
And they
This is
can
what we
also
want.
spread the word to the
Right.
people that they're
Right.
practicing
Right.
with. Yeah.
Right.
I wish I
This
could
is the
give
place.
Pathway more tag teams. Like the Pathway are a great tag team. I love them. That's what they have the belts. I wish I can give more tag teams. Right now, I just can't do it. You know what I mean? Budget wise, it's hard. So I
No,
have to split them up on
I
each card at the moment. But I
we
still want to
will.
keep those there, and we'll figure it out.
I got
We'll
an
get
idea.
there.
I think that we would be. I think we would get to a point where if we start working on what we just mentioned about us being that spot, that
Yeah,
people are gonna want to come up here that aren't and that who are working on their craft and
yeah.
Right.
want the opportunity to work elsewhere in front of crowds. We don't have 500 or 1,000 people here, but we have
No,
enough.
we don't.
We have enough people for you to work.
I think we're
Yeah.
getting at least 100 people a show.
Yeah, we're
You
getting
know,
enough people for you to work. Enough people to come over here and actually act and do what your part
Right.
for the show,
Yeah.
and get and have
We're good.
footage to take with you to other
Yep.
places and build your craft. I think we have something here to the point that when you say budget, you may not even have to worry about that no more. Just saying.
I
That's what
We
I'm
will
thinking.
manifest this. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
We shall manifest this.
you
Yeah.
know, I love every guy that we work with from downstate, upstate, here, local. They all have the passion of what we have, and hopefully, we make each other better. That's a real
Yeah.
goal. Let's make
Yeah.
each other better, and just have fun doing what we love to do.
And we are.
It, it, you know,
All right. Are you happy
and
now? We're having fun. Are you happy now?
I am happy now.
Because you guys have a huge part in doing with this happiness.
Yeah, and we got
Oh,
some.
we caused happiness. You hear this?
That's good. That's a good thing.
No.
That's you wanted. You wanted to manifest happiness, Miss Freaking Hippie
Officer,
over here.
arrest that man.
No, we're adding something new to our shows, which I can't wait to unveil. It's I got to get Archer over here to help me with it, but we're gonna be
That's awesome.
doing some extra stuff this
Oh
year
my
and
goodness.
and making it better. I can't wait. I can't wait. There's even more that I can't wait to show.
Crown
So
of
we're
Maine
getting there.
Wrestling. Oh, they fighting. Oh, they fly like a butterfly. They sting like a
Yeah,
bee.
it can be.
Ooh,
Damn right.
man.
Yeah.
Holy shit. This is and I hope that people can see the excitement and they even if they're not happy for us, even if they don't care about us, they got to see this moment and be like, what is going on up there?
Yeah.
We're crazy.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, we're crazy. That's
What is
all you have
going
to say.
on up
We're
there?
crazy. It's
What
some
is going
craziness.
on up there? People
I
will
really hope.
rule the day they missed with
Yeah.
CMW. No, but
You
we're not fighting no war. We're not fighting no war. We're just gonna
Oh no,
we're gonna be that place. Listen,
better.
you got to travel. People, listen. People are talking about how far up north we are. Listen, I don't want to hear that shit. If you are in this business and you're trying to get your name out there, then you will
Exactly.
travel. And so what? Okay, what's the difference between going?
Listen to Bob Evans. Bob Evans did a really good thing about gas prices and all that stuff today.
Oh,
I seen it. You know what? Listen to him. He's a very smart guy.
huh.
You know what I mean.
Hi, Uncle Bob.
Exactly. You want to sell yourself? Sell yourself. You got to make it. That's your thing. But if you want that payday, you got to work for it. It's not freaking given to you anymore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
come,
It's
come,
never given to you.
come
Yeah.
get it. But the traveling part is when we hear that people don't want to travel up this way. I disagree because we get people to work up here where we are, and they understand. Those people that do that drive understand that's part of the whole thing that they're trying to do in the first place, right? You're not just going to be lucky enough to have a place to work 5 minutes away from you every show. No, you got to get out there. And the guys that come up here, I definitely appreciate, and they get it that you got to
Yeah.
put some miles on that vehicle, baby. You got to put some miles on that vehicle. So
If I was 20 years younger, I'd be doing the same thing. I really would. If I, you know what I mean?
here's something I was just thinking about here. What do you or have you ever felt as from the moment you guys were owners, moving on? Which again, congratulations. We never really congratulated you guys on that, but congratulations. You
I
guys
don't
have
know
it.
if it's a curse.
Well, you guys have. Look at what you guys have inherited.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Look what you guys have fucking inherited. But no, have you ever felt during this time that the guys that we get from the north, or maybe even vibes online, or maybe hearsay that you believed in a little bit more, that the South has an issue with the North, and either look at us as a joke, and it's okay if you've heard that too. I'm just trying to hear that out, or they just don't care about us whatsoever because we're not really much of anything. Even some of the people that may work for Crown of Maine.
I see different conflicts because I see some people that really do care about us from the South. And I hear some stuff from the North saying they think we're a joke.
Mm.
You know what? I don't care what anybody thinks. We're still going to be here. We're still going to do what we're going to do. If you want to be a part of it, you're going to be a part of it. If you think we're a joke, then walk away. Don't freaking answer the call. You know, you want to come here and wrestle, then come here and wrestle. If you don't, it's no sweat off my.
You're missing out.
Right. It's no sweat off my balls. It really is. It
Right.
really isn't.
Right.
There's,
I mean, I think where
I gotta zip my mouth on something
still
that I can't say.
I think that anything that, as far as people judging us or thinking that we're like, whatever you said, like
I'm original
not so great.
masshole. Nothing can bother me.
Go ahead.
Any grievances that you're talking about, like, are really like more hearsay for
Right.
our
Yeah.
point
Yeah,
of view.
that's
Like,
true.
we haven't really
Yeah.
been in those shoes, I guess.
Yeah.
No, we're new at this, so
Right. I get that you're new to this, but again, I've been up here for so long at every single place, and I as well have never felt that. I have never heard that directly.
Right.
Like you said, I mean, you've had hearsay, so you guys are new
Right.
into this. You guys are a little bit new into this, but again, I've been around for so long. Never have I heard anything about it. Never have I been confronted on it at all.
Right.
So for the guys down south, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
oh,
We have no issues with anyone like that, unless you're someone that you are blacklisted from the business in the state of Maine, because we're all connected. So if you did something that you're blacklisted with down there, then you will also blacklisted up here. That's the way it works. But anyways, we all know that, right? But yeah, I've never felt like they come to us and made us feel like we're little or don't matter or whatever it is. Plus, it's also up to us to bring attention to ourselves, in a good way, right? And I think that this year again is will be the biggest year for Crown of Maine Wrestling, because I think we're on the right track. We just have to hurry up and get these damn shows going so we can see it play out in real life, right? So that's what I think. I think we're good. And again, everybody down south, everybody who comes up, we got Crown of Maine Wrestling has nothing but love for everybody. In this thing, just to clear that air, and just to kind of mention that we don't have any issues with anybody that shouldn't have an issue with. So that's all. I'm saying that because the podcast is hot right now. Everybody's wanting to know what's going on and who's the guest and who's hosting and all that. If they're making this far into the podcast, I appreciate you for coming on in and listening to the whole thing. We are in it.
Yeah.
we are in it. We are in it. Yeah, a lot talked about today. That's again, thank you for taking the time today to come and hang out with me. This is fun. This is fun. Um, and I
I'm
have
glad that you started the podcast. It's a whole like new thing for us too.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know what upset me and got me to like, you know what? I'm just gonna do my own podcast. I support the other podcasters in Maine that do their podcast for Maine wrestling and the Maine small promotions and whatnot. They talk about WWE and they talk about shows that they've done in the state and they talk about Limitless and all that. But I don't think they talk enough about just talk enough to each other about things, other things aside from wrestling.
Hmm.
And if when they do talk about wrestling, they talk about how they're um, supporting and uplifting main wrestling, not the independent wrestling, the small wrestling, right? Us. Remember how I said earlier that when I say small wrestling, I mean below the independent circuit. Um, that we should be boosting each other up and talking with each other
Right.
and helping each other like that. And I don't think that's there. And I think it should be there with us smaller promotions to work together a little bit better in the state. So I've decided to start this so we can have more conversations with us and the small promotions that are working. And definitely wanted you two as the Crown of Maine owners to come in here. So again, people could see, put some faces to some names,
Hmm.
know who the owners are, get to know a little bit about you guys, and just to hear your story in a fun way. And hopefully we can get some people to reach out so we can work together. So
Exactly.
so Meg,
Yeah.
what's her name? Meg Lovell. Meg Lovell, on Main Event Podcast. Hello. Big Cat Tyler Adams. Hello. Johnny Primer. I know you got that premiere Primer with Legends podcast. Hello. We are the Crown of Maine, and this is the Beyond the Crown podcast. So again, we should be working together. So hopefully we can figure out something in the future here for that. So
Get everybody from those ones on here and just have conversations and get to know new people that maybe we haven't had interactions with before. Yeah.
yeah, it's this is great, and I'm waiting for Mike to come back. Is
Yeah,
he
he
out?
was in
I'm
a
coming.
separate.
I have to
Ah,
go outside, say some stuff under my breath. Anyways,
I don't want you to. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys for coming in, hanging out with me today. Great conversation. I hope you had a good time. I had a good time.
oh yeah, man, I could do this all night. It's fun. I like your idea, and I hope everybody else likes your idea.
Yeah.
Seriously,
I hope you get like everybody on here.
because this is
Like
great.
everybody.
Seriously, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm working on it, and I already
I
have
know
my
you will.
second. I got my second guest lined up for tomorrow.
Nice.
Tomorrow night. Did I tell you guys who it was? Oh, don't say it! Don't
No,
say it! Don't say it! Don't say it! Don't say it!
no spoilers.
I
Don't
don't
say.
know anybody. I don't know.
Don't
I
say it!
know. I know people are interested,
Yeah,
and that's awesome.
I got a few people that I'm working on right now, but tomorrow we have a my second guest to be on there. Um, so that's it. Mike and Amanda, the Crown of Maine Wrestling owners, we appreciate you. Looking forward to seeing what's going to happen here this year with the Crown of Maine Wrestling. And anything else you want to say before we head out of here?
We want to thank the fans. The fans what give us the passion to do this. We want to thank everybody, all our wrestlers that come up and work with us, all our local wrestlers, all the creator team. I mean, Vaughn and Ray really built something here, and we want to just keep going with it because it's their dream. But I want to take their dream and make it something
Bigger.
bigger, better,
Mm,
flashier. I mean, come on. I mean,
Because you're a flashy guy.
yeah, I'm a
flash
showman.
it.
I'm a quiet guy.
Hey,
I'm a showman. You know what I mean? I want to bring I don't know. I want to bring entertainment to this county. I really do.
absolutely,
In the
absolutely.
state of Maine, the
And give
the
everybody a
big
shot.
guys down south. The big
Mike,
limitless
Mike,
and all
Mike,
that.
Mike, we're saying goodbye.
Yeah.
Say goodbye, Mike. Any any last words, Amanda, before we go?
Just thank you for having us and thanks for coming up with the podcast idea. And I think that it's gonna be different, and I think that it's gonna
Help
put us
us.
out there, yeah, quite a bit.
I think it's gonna help us a lot.
Appreciate
And I
you
think it's
guys.
gonna make people like love Crown of Maine that maybe like didn't know we were so awesome.
I love it. I love it. I'm Lewis. This has been the Beyond the Crown podcast.